Hello everybody. Um, Another video here. Last night I spoke with um, Georgit. He's if I properly pronounce his name. He's been on a spiritual journey for 14 years, and I spoke with a lot of you as a twin flames, and coming to the same thing. It takes years and years and years and years to understand the way the journey is, to understand the things the way it is. He sent me a message, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and answer you in the video tomorrow because it's so much. And also, during this period of retrograde planets, simply the energy is focused within the soul. And the pressure, the tensions, the need, the understanding, the let go, the surrender, whatever you need to do it, that begins to increase so high. But what he actually asked of it, I'm going to show it to you from directly from a little bit of screen chat. Hi Dio, I have a quick question. Why cannot even manifest a soulmate? Have lived alone almost 14 years. Can you please guide me? I'm tired and I'm going crazy. Begging you to help me, brother. So, why we cannot manifest soulmate when there is a twin flame? And that is the part of understanding that, first of all, it's to understand a soulmate. Soulmate is someone who comes in and understands you, they get you, they can help you, they can do a lot of things for you. But when it comes into begin to a relationship, the twin flame activation actually prevents that relationship to even begin or to even exist. Some they can go ahead and force themselves into a relationship. Some they honor it the truth by telling the soulmate, "Hey, listen, I'm a twin flame. I don't have to lie to you. Just so you know the truth that I am a twin flame. She doesn't like me, or he doesn't like me, the way the case is. But you need to understand this part about me. Just because I'm honest in the soul, I cannot lie, and that is the part of the twin flames that." The one who already did their inner work, they're honest from the soul, they cannot lie, they cannot do this. And Georgie, this part is inside of you. You cannot lie, you're honest in your soul, you're honest inside of you. But I'm having a few things about it. It's about manifesting. A lot of the people throughout a community, they try to learn everything. They try to understand everything, and they try to break the rules. And some rules you can break, some rules you can't. Simply because of within the soul love, there is another third variation, which is the divine. And as we are still thinking of the very old way, we think that when we are know as ego, and we understand everything as ego, we can do what we need to do. And this is actually from Pablo Picasso, which is he's like learn the rules as a pro, so he can break them like an artist. Um, but that is applied to typical physical part. When it comes to the soul love, this doesn't apply. And people try to go ahead and manifestation of their own twin flame. They try to manifest things until they learn in a hard way. There is a third variation, which is the universe and the soul. That is when during the ignition of the twin flames, during their ignition state, they know they already merit in soul. They know the same vibration. They understand everything. However, if they accept it or not, that connection exists. For the runner, that is a specifically a part that they're running from their true self. They're running from God. They're running from the truth. They're running from their soul. They're running from everything. However, you, as an awakened twin flame, you actually go and you work with everything. And when you work with everything, you begin to understand everything of completely different level. The first thing that you begin to explain, you understand, is that the true love never die. Once the love enters the soul, love lives forever. The soul never dies. The soul, you can die your body, your soul still going to be a soul. You already know that you have a soul. And when that love enters inside of the soul, within the twin flames, it stays there. And when you try to manifest a soulmate, that love comes in. It's like, it's not the true love. It cannot be complete. You won't be complete without soulmate. They maybe comes in, they maybe help you, they maybe understand you, they maybe know you, they maybe do some things with you. But when it comes to the real relationship, it's gonna be hard. Simply because the love stays there. It stays inside of it. The thing is, the main problem is the person you love in the soul. It stays there, not because you love them that much, but because your soul is the place meant for them to be there by the universe. And that is a part that a lot of the twin flames, we have a challenges. We have a challenges because that person rejected in the soul, that person reject themselves, that person maybe focus more into the differences instead of fixing the differences. If you haven't watched my previous videos, you will find out that I was talking about there that the soul part is the same, but the differences that the universe put so the twin flames can overcome it, there are a lot of difference. They can be in anything that you can think of. You can think from a food differences to age gap of 15, 20 years. And this is why a lot of the twin flames, they have age gaps. Because to show up the right thing, it's love. You have to overcome all the boundaries of the society put in so you can show up the truth. So the generation that comes after it, they can learn from us. That's all. It's not that complicated. What's making it complicated is the old patterns that we have inside of it, that we're inheriting from generations and generations back. It's not easy you to be living as a twin flame in this world. But when you understand yourself, when you accept in yourself, you begin to look inside of yourself as the inner peace. That inner peace inside of you as a twin flame is very important for yourself, not for something else, because it will help you to navigate through life. You might be alone for a long time. You might be don't have physical relationship, physical sex, which is most the hard part, is because you basically can. You become a demisexual. Even if you have a woman or man in the front of you, the desire for sex is not there because the soul is triggered that part. You have to be a very specific partner that actually understands you and works with the soul vibrations and energies to bring the heart connection in you and tend to activate the physical part of you. Because in the twin flames, everything is backwards. And the normal people, for them, the physical attraction comes first. They try to see, they do sex, they see how it goes, and then they open up the hearts and they're like, okay, we like each other, we can probably try to see the live together until the face mask got fell off, and then like I don't like you, I see the differences, I see this, I see that, and we better split up. And that's what happens to a lot of people, and specifically people who are in the marriages, which is they trying to work the things out. They trying to solve the differences, but you can't, because the soul is the soul. The soul wants something else. And when you become a twin flame, um, you understand this part, because the third variations within a twin flame, it's the universe. And some of the people trying to manifest a twin flame, and when I'm manifesting your twin flame, you're trying to all the gimmicks, all the energies, all the stuff, you might be end up the best case in a premature union. And premature union is a union where you as a twin flames decide to come in, but the third part, the universe, the God part, is not there, and you have issues, you have problems, and that is the part of the premature unions. You still haven't done the work of accepting the differences between you and your twin flame. For example, you maybe don't like smoking, but your twin flame smokes. You, as a lover, you accept them, you understand them. And when you accept them, you understand them, that is not any more problem, because the love for them helps you to overcome that. That's why the love within the twin flames is too strong to help you to navigate through this process. Zealot. Manifestation, though, we're talking about manifestation. What is the manifestation? The manifestation is actually, we're going to leave it whatever the world have a words for it. We're talking about spirituality world. Manifestation, what it's mean, what it's used for. Manifestation, that is the part where you trying to use everything is possible to prove the point of your spirituality, your situation. You're trying to force the truth to come out, to manifest, and that is a lot of the things is when you're trying to bring your twin flame out of out to the truth. Well, they have to do this on their own. So if they don't do that on their own, you can manifest as much as you want to. Everything depends on their personal relationship with the universe. Universe put them inside of your soul. See, God creates everything. Well, what everything is universe. So this is why in a spirituality, God and universe is the same thing. And if you know, in a universe, everything shift, transit, but never disappears. So that part right here is that when you have that soul connection, you basically kind of like a stuck. But you're stuck because you think that that person will bring the happiness in you. Actually, the happiness in you, it comes with inside of you. You to know how to be loved, but for yourself. So all life is manifestation of the spirit, then the manifestations of love, and that is all about. You can manifest everything about the spirit, about yourself. You can manifest that part, because this comes into your personal relationship with the universe, your personal relationship with God. But you cannot manifest how other person has to respond to you. I get in a lot of questions. For example, Dio, can we using the mirroring because if whatever I feel she feels, you may try to use it, but that usually doesn't help, because if they see the differences and they don't like to feel you, you cannot tell that person through the mirroring effect what they have to do. You have to manifest your own self with the divine, with the universe. You have to manifest the love between you and the divine of what it is, because that is the manifestations of love. See, even if you tell, like I told my twin, I told her, hey, listen, only God can love you more than I do. When I wrote her the letter, that was the last sentence of it. They don't believe that. Most of the twin flames, when you tell them that kind of high level of love, they don't believe it. The reason is that they have a stuck in their own manifestations of their life, of how they think you should be. And that could be a base of everything. Could be a base of age, religion, could be a base of culture, could be a base of education, maybe a social status. So you don't really know, because when the runner decides to run, they're running. And they're running and running and running in the circles because they cannot run away from the universe. That's the part why you, as a awakened twin flame, you have to let it go. And to go back into it, why you cannot manifest a soulmate. You can manifest someone to come in your life to live, but you have to be really, really honest that if your twin flame comes back in your life, you have no choices but accept your twin flame. Simply because they belong with you, as you belong with them by the divine. But how hard and how long it will take, that it's when you completely let it go to the divine to fix the situation. This is how you trigger divine time. If you are not watching the video the divine time, you can go ahead and watch it. It's on my channel. You can see it. And this is what you have to manifest. You have to manifest through the love with the divine. You go ahead, tell the God, tell universe, it's like, hey, here we go. That's it. Here is your baby. Here is your runner. Here is the situation. You see everything. I'm ready for union. Now it's your time. I don't have to do anything anymore. I trust, I surrender, I let go of everything. And that is the part when you show up that unconditional love, you let it go of everything. It doesn't matter what the situation is. If other people were involved, don't have grudges, don't have anything about those people. They were evolved to be tested through the divine, what they're going to do. It's not your job. Those people, they have personal relationship with God. That's got nothing to do, none of your business of whoever interfere with your twin flame. Because there is a lot of stories of people who tells me, yeah, there was a people who interfere, blah, 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 blah. You need to distract of this, because that part will bring you down. And the biggest manifestation that you're actually going to need and to do and to help yourself is this. As above, so below, to my highest self, I now surrender all control. You need to surrender the control of what the situation about your life is. That is the time when you give up the control of the life and allow the divine 100%. You basically let yourself fall into the hands of the divine. That doesn't mean that you have to stop going to work, stop making money, or stop doing the things that you're responsible for it. No. You start living your life as a soul. As a without, so within, love will be my eternal mantra, my constant hymn. This is why we always talking about you to be love all the time. That's the part of that manifestation. You to be love. You to stay within the love, because love contains the both part of understanding the dark and the light. If you continue to separate the light and the darkness on two different things, you have a problem. You have not evolved yet. You have not understanding things yet. You still have separations inside of you. Universe possess both the light and the darkness. And when you talking about light or darkness, you're expressing the one or the other side. Love unites them. The ego separates them. And you will learn that to be love is to unite things. Inside of you, there is a dark and there is a light. And this is how you learn to love your both sides. Who you are as what you are. And as the universe sows the soul, my heart will match the beat of the universe. This will begin my lifetime goal. That's the time when you become one within the universe. That is the part when I was talking long time ago on another video that was with Marla Kelly. I was talking about that you have to replace your twin flame, the image of your twin flame, within the universe. This is the reason why. Right here. Because you're allowing the universe energies to walk within you. Your twin is part of the universe. You're part of the universe. What's connecting you? The universe. So that's why these energies within the soul, this energy specifically with when we have retrograde energies, they're increasing that part. And this is why right now a lot of the people, they feel a lot of pain, because they have something to hold on to. Pain, it's always something you hold on to, not as something that just came up into. And the last part, may my body become the true embodiment of my soul. This is my affirmation. This will be my greatest manifestation. You're here to embody your soul. Let me repeat that. You're here to embody your soul. You begin to embody your soul when you become to be honest to yourself 100% in your soul. The honesty begins to open up all the energies that you're going to need inside of you. The biggest problem is that the people, when they begin to be in a relationship, they are not honest. They don't say who they truly are. They not say what they want, what they like, how they like. They trying to please you so they can have relationship with you. They put in a different face mask, and when you get in a real relationship, they have the expectations that whatever they did for you, you will do for them. You should have done that right at the beginning, not during the relationship. Because the relationship is based on truth and honesty. And this is why when you working with an embodiment of the soul, you have to be honest in your soul first. And the runners, those are the people who are not honest inside of their soul. It doesn't matter what you do to them. It doesn't matter how much you want manifestations out of them. They are liars in their soul. And that part will trigger them. And they will have nothing to do with you. Because you point them a point, they have to look deep inside of themselves, which is they don't want to. For whatever reason, they don't want to. So it's not your job, it's the universe's job to remind them about that. So they can look in themselves, not yours. And when you do a manifestation, this should be your manifestation right there. This is what you came for. And the last thing is, it doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter what you do. As a twin flame, you need to understand you are a soul. And it doesn't matter how the other accept you, reject you, or understand you, or whatever the hell that is going on to it. If you have to compare yourself to others, compare with this. Society can put any label on me. The truth will remain. I am a soul. And you're a soul. You see, they may look the body, they may look, whatever they want to look at it. The part is, it's the truth. You are a soul. And if others look at you as a soul, probably they will understand the way you are, the way you go through it, the way you live your life. Because see, what happens is sooner or later this physical body will die, this physical part will go back where it came from, the ground, and your soul will go back home. But when you're here, you are a soul within the body, and your primary part is to embody your soul, is to be in your truth. So if you want to manifest a soulmate, you want to manifest someone else to live with you, with your twin flame, you have to be 100% honest about everything. Not put anything behind. Not shovel at something under the rug. You will be tested how honest you are. Because the honesty in the soul, it's more rewarded than any other people they go around and they're walking on this earth and they only think about it is something else but not their own soul. So whatever you do in life, whatever you do, just do one thing: be love.